Hello, everybody. Fluorescent lights buzzing. Sitting bare-shouldered, barefoot, bare-assed, in a tissue paper smock. Undignified, vulnerable, and alone with regrets, anxiety, and fears. No, I'm not waiting for Jamie French to give my annual performance review. It's the medical examination room. For the last 18 months, it sometimes feels like our nation has been in an exam room, both metaphorically and literally. And the stress that we normally reserve for our hopefully few visits to the doctors has become incessant. Stress predates the pandemic for many people and for many reasons. Yet it seems in recent years that we are bombarded daily with images, sound bites, and articles meant to inflame our emotions and give us addictive, endorphin-boosting zaps of self-righteous rage. In the fight for our clicks and votes, we are being conditioned to believe that our suffering is caused by the other, with the other taking the form of as many identities that comprise our wondrous human prism. Instead, we should be taught that suffering is a natural function of the lived experience. But sadly, our pain is often used by those in power or in search of power to build their army, their tribe. And whether we realize it or not, all of us are being pushed every moment to enlist in one tribe or another. We are constantly being manipulated into judging everyone, not only by their gender, skin color, and faith, but by their education level, profession, diet, whom they voted for. The list goes on and on. When we unconsciously categorize our fellow humans, regardless of with bad or good intention, we are practicing division. Each act of judgment erodes our ability to unite, to listen, and to heal. And it builds a narrative of us versus them. In my role with Friends Forever, I've had the unhappy privilege to be in civilized parts of the world where these internal verbal narratives taking place in one's heart transform into actual walls around one's home. And these walls go up a lot more quickly than they come down. Walking through Belfast, Kampala, and Jerusalem, I have seen these walls constructed of a variety of materials and stone, yet the mortar holding them together is always fear. We fear those we do not understand, and we cannot understand those we will not listen to. Seeking to understand is not a sign of weakness, but one of strength. It does not compromise your values to empathize with someone whom you despise. It creates a unique opportunity to travel together on even the slimmest of veins of common humanity. Because at its most fundamental level, the act of listening is the act of healing. At FFI, this approach has led to thousands of instances of reconciliation. We teach youth how to evolve beyond our fight and flight instinct when we are confronted by those we do not understand and whom we fear, and to instead consciously develop a new habit to just breathe and listen. And not listening in the modern sense of a frustrating series of moments of keeping your mouth politely shut while you inwardly prepare to reply in a demonstration of your rightness, but listening with the intention of retrieving information so that you can temporarily live in the human shoes you are seeing and hearing and just imagine their why. Truly listening to everyone without bias and with total empathy. This is what nurses do daily and what we must do if we want to heal our nation and ourselves. When we are injured or experiencing illness, we don't reflexively punish, ignore, or amputate the organ or limb that is causing us pain. Of course not. It's a part of our body. We treat, nurture, and listen to it. Why should our society be any different? Imagine the disarming impact on your enemy if they felt you to listen to them. Might they not shed some of the emotional armor they have accumulated over the years? And what does the shedding of this armor indicate? That for today, peace is closer than war. Our nation needs healers. We need to listen daily with our eyes, ears, and hearts to those we encounter. We will build a better world when individuals like Eileen, Amy, and the alumni and participants you see on the walls around you are the rule rather than the exception. When we follow leaders that are focused on the natural art of healing as opposed to the dark art of division. But all of us must overcome our tendency to self-medicate our anxiety through inhabiting echo chambers of anger and self-righteousness, and instead venture out into the quiet fields of non-judgment and understanding. This is possible. We live it every day at Friends Forever. We are all living it here tonight as we come here together in celebration of this healer in our midst, Elizabeth. Sitting almost naked and alone, a light knock on the door quietly opens. A gentle smile in the nurse's eyes begins to thaw the cold fist in our guts. She is a skilled healer, a skilled listener. She softly places her stethoscope on our heart and simply asks us to take a deep breath and tell her where it hurts. We know that everything will be okay. Thank you, Elizabeth.